Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of What in the NFL? Well, I got some bad news for everybody hoping to see me play my brother in the Super Bowl. He lost his divisional playoff game to the Lions, 26-7, so I've got clean sailing. I'll get the computer all the way if I can win. Today's game is the AFC Divisional Playoff, the New England Patriots at the Buffalo Bills. Let's see what I can do. While I'm doing this, I'm helping my kids set the schedule up for this week in the NFL. Make sure they're neat and eight in a row, Andrew. Once you get to 8, you move to the next side. Next game is Philadelphia at the Washington football team, but we have their old Redskins helmet. Now again, just a overview of what this series is my brother and I started a season at 1970. We have free movement, which means we are not, unlike Sack the Future, locked into the historical rules. The next game, guys, is Oakland Raiders at Carolina Panthers. So Archie Manning is the starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, and Kay Stevenson, who used to play for Buffalo, starts for the Patriots. They're a gray helmet. A gray helmet. NFC. There you go. Yes, they have interconference games in the NFL. You play 4 a year. It's snowing in Buffalo. Of course, Madden snow, so it's going to be the same no matter what. There is no difference. Yes, we've been to Buffalo before. I took Andrew to a very rainy Bills-Cowboys game 5 years ago. There's Archie Manning, the patriarch of the Manning dynasty. My goal is to hope that I get Archie and Peyton both to play for the Bills. Is that 8 games? So the next game starts the next row, and it is the Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Speaking of Jacksonville, their quarterback, King Corcoran, won the NFL MVP for our 72 season. I know historians say it's blasphemy that the Dolphins didn't go undefeated. Well, this isn't real life. Jacksonville's advanced to the AFC Championship, defeating the Houston Texans 29-24. Jacksonville, Indianapolis, yes.
I fell the first one. I got the gold one.
All right. Next game, guys, is the I skipped one. The Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. Kay Stevenson, who played briefly in real life for the Buffalo Bills, also will go on to become a coach in the NFL. Cleveland at Baltimore. Cleveland at Baltimore. I gotta do a play.
Okay, so tacos for
No, it's... Okay, the next game, Andrew, is the Los Angeles Chargers at the Cincinnati Bengals. Mean Joe Green on the tackle. Here's a look at the Patriots starting. Tom Funches, Elmer Collette, John Morris, Bob Newton, and Tom Neville up front. Ron Sellers, Don McCulley, Marv Hubbard, Kent Schofield, and St. Saffold are the backs and receivers. Did you get the next game I told you? No, you did not. That's not the Chargers. That's the Rams. And Jim Nantz, who's still sticking around in 72, gets the carry. And let's take a look at the Bills' defense. So this is the first time we're seeing this. You got Ron McDowell, Mean Joe Green, Elvin Bethea, and Al Collins up front. Gus Otto, Steve Starnes, and Mike Stratton are your linebackers. And in the secondary, thanks Shane, Curtis Johnson, Ernie Kellerman, Rick Volk, and Booker Edgerson. Okay, the next game, guys, is Tampa Bay at New Orleans. And Tom Brady sits when he pees. No, the Saints and Buccaneers.
Oh.
Stevenson calling the signals. He's back to pass. Incomplete.
Please?
No, that's the 49ers. The Saints. It's got the religious symbol on the helmet. Yes, and the Saints are home. So we force the Patriots to punt. Hold on, I'm in the middle of a play. Okay, the next game is the Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers. Lorelai's got the 49ers in her hand.
I do?
Here's a look at Archie Manning. 23 touchdowns, 27 interceptions. It's even in Madden 19 I have a problem throwing the interception.
Had the Cardinals and the 49ers.
Okay. The Cardinals are?
Wait, who's that?
The 49ers are at home. Levi Stadium in Santa Clara.
Who's next?
Hold on, I'm in the middle of a play now. Actually, I can look because I'm on offense. The Dallas Crybabies at the Los Angeles Rams. O.J. Simpson takes a carry and goes 2 yards. Let's take a look at the Buffalo Bills starting offense, shall we? Up front of the offensive line, you got Ralph Neely, Bob Kuechenberg, Jack Rudney, Jake Cup, and Dick Cunningham. Haven Moses, Franco Harris, O.J. Simpson, Jackie Smith, and Marlon Briscoe are the backs and receivers. Well, next is the Monday night. Listen, you said next. The Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Giants.
You'll give me the Steelers.
What? What's the Steelers?
Manning completes the pass to Haven Moses, and the Bills get a first down. 11-yard gain. Steelers, yep. And the Giants are home. And then the last game is the Tennessee Titans at the Denver Broncos. Yes. Make sure it's nice and neat, and then take care of your containers and go cleaning your rooms.
Oh, no. Y'all do that. Take a guy downstairs.
OJ, what is with the ridiculous dancing? What is with the ridiculous dancing? I cannot stand that. The Patriots starting defense. Chuck Hurston, Chuck Hinton, William Irby up front. Ed Beard, Tom Kelly, Dick Absher, and Butch Riley at the linebackers. Ronnie Shelley, Clarence Scott, Kelton Winston, and Al Nelson. Now, if you look, some guys are in classic uniforms, some guys are in modern. The reason being is because I'm not doing all the editing. All I did is change names and numbers. The ratings were done by the computer. Manning hits to O.J. Simpson for a huge game, and the uniforms, the classic uniforms were done by the original uploader, Capri Classics. Since then, they just come with the generic. Hey, Lorelai's shoes are in the middle of the floor. We are about 2 hours away from the NFL kickoff. I'll be getting Buffalo and the Jets in my area. The Eagles and Washington football team are the other game. 4 o'clock, the national game of the Saints and Buccaneers, because Tom Brady is so magical. We got to put his game on. And the Giants and... No, that's tomorrow night. Rams and Cowgirls are the 8 o'clock game. 2nd down and 3. Jackie Smith, and he gets the first down, and Archie Manning started out 3 for 3. So just to recap, if you didn't see the pilot episode, my little description, we started in 1970 with Capri Classics roster upload. I have edited any 80s names or modern names plus the drafts. I do get the drafts from a gentleman online, but there's something he didn't do numbers, heights, weights, and he has some things like authors if he runs out of players. I go to Canadian Football League Draft to get the extra players. Why is he looking back? Oh, and it's hurt. Oh, for crying out loud. What's strange to me is that Kay Stevenson is starting, while Daryl LaMonica is on the sidelines for the Patriots. Oh, he's going off. That means he's probably done for the season. So my Super Bowl hopes rest. James Harris. going to get a flag, probably holding. Probably holding. Jake Cup, the center. You know, this game has been just about as annoying as Madden 20 as far as certain things go, especially when it's decided. Like, my losses haven't been very close. Haven't been able to do anything in them. OJ now 4 carries, 9 yards. I led the league in rushing. Archie Manning will not be able to return to the game, so James Harris is the man now. At least I got a capable backup. Man who started in the NFL with the Rams in the 70s, did play for the Bills. And he completes his first pass to Jackie Smith. It helps to have good receivers. And Jimmy O'Brien's field goal is good, and the Bills lead 3-0. Now, if I lose, that's it. We're not showing any showcase games like in Sack to the Future. This isn't a thorough evaluation of the rest of the NFL. So if I lose, it's it. It's done. You will then see out. I'll recap the off season in my next episode, and we'll go from there. Jim Nance takes the handoff, and he gets tackled right away. We went over the quarterbacks. You can see King Corcoran there threw 4 touchdowns against the Oilers. I did have to go through and rename all, at this point, 6 of the teams that didn't exist. The Seahawks, Buccaneers, Jaguars, Panthers, Ravens, and Texans. So you'll see if they have names of retirees that weren't around in '70. That's why. I might run into a situation where there's 2 guys with the same name. You saw that in my Van Brownson. I still have to change one of them. But the Steelers weren't in the playoffs, so I wasn't really worried about it. And A.C. Collins drives the Bronco in and gets the sack. Deep punt back to Alexander. I don't understand why they've got a juke. Last night it cost me a touchdown in the Sack to the Future game where I threw to a wide open Bobby Joe Conrad. That picks up 3 yards. My receiver fell down, the guy I was trying to throw to. Ah, again with the... That's the end of the first quarter. Buffalo lead New England 3-0.
We have played a quarter here in this AFC Divisional playoff. 3-0 is our score, and we're back to upstate New York after this. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Let's go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Oh, how did he miss that? Injury to Chuck Hinton. When we first started, we each controlled 2 teams. I was the Bills and Falcons, but it did get to be a bit strenuous, having to maintain rosters. I couldn't get out of the run, and I didn't want to waste time out in this situation. Okay, so we're going to punt. Steve Spurrier is my punter. So it doesn't show the Lions-Cowboys game. That is the late Sunday game. I will change one thing. If in these games you notice that somebody is the wrong race, let me know. I will change that, but I'm not going to change uniforms. It's a lot of work, and I'm only the only guy doing it. My brother didn't want to do that either, so he wasn't concerned about it. Gus Otto makes the tackle on Marv Hubbard. There are some guys I definitely want to try and get in my future. Some of the, obviously the Bills legends. I want to, you know, Bruce Smith, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, Jim Kelly. In a perfect world, the quarterback, I will have Archie till I get Jim Kelly till I get Peyton Manning, till I can get Patrick Mahomes. That would be the perfect world in this. But we only go 30 years, so obviously I wouldn't even have to worry about Patrick Mahomes, because eventually I would get, we would hit 1999 and be done, and then we'd pick another new year to start. Ernie Kellerman knocks it away from Sellers. And Stevenson started 0 for 3. So the Bills offense not doing much, but the Patriots offense doing even less. And the punt goes into the end zone. So what is Duncan? I couldn't really see that. James Harris is the man of the hour. Oh. That linebacker did not react the way I was hoping. I thought he would just keep running past Briscoe, but he turned around and gets the interception. Stevenson takes over with 27. And Jim Nance gets up Curtis Johnson on the tackle. He's got a first down, 10-yard run. Marv Hubbard runs right into Steve Starnes. Threw Hubbard off his balance. Curtis Johnson's able to come up and make the tackle. And that pass is way overthrown, and Stevenson started 0 for 4, and that gets us to the field goal. So the interception does not end up hurting us. Jeez, I hate when they do that. Thank you. And the field goal is good by Earl Mann. And we're tied, so. And again, I believe Earl Mann was probably Steven Gostowski. So, it is what it is, but yeah. All right, James Harris, the man of the hour, is coming back out. I do have my third stringer is Brian Sipe, but Harris is definitely capable. So I cannot get anything going on the running game. I think I know what I need to do. You need to take advantage of Harris's abilities. Well, I really don't know what his abilities are because it wasn't rated by us, so I don't know. If they made him historically accurate, he should have a strong arm. And that was not good. The Patriots are blitzing all over the place today. Even Moses.
Let's go.
Oh!
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and get to the good defensive position, able to get the ball.
Good field position again for the Patriots. As Sykes gets it into the Bills territory at the 47. Nance is in the backfield with Stevenson. And that time it's just dropped. And Case Stevenson has started 0 for 5. There's a look at mean Joe Green. So, Stonewall, if you're still watching, did you win the Super Bowl in '71? Are you two-time defending champs, or did the computer win it? Marv Hubbard just gets blasted by Starnes. One of the big problems we have is the internet connection where he lives isn't the best, so when we do play head-to-head, we end up having big connection issues, worse than you'll see in Sack the Future dealing with my internet, which, even though I pay for the top notch, seems to not work that well in human versus human games. Oh, and he just dropped it. That was wide open to number 34, Ron Sellers. And it's going to bring up a 4th down. It's a fake. Oh, and it's wide. Oh, he got it still. Wide open in the middle of the field. Jim Nance, man, pulling a play out of my playbook. How about that? That is... And, of course, they're going to get their first catch now. Things are going to start going the computer's way. First down at the 17.
goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think is his primary target.
Stevenson completes that pass. 2nd down and 7 now. Schoolfield interception, but they're going to use a timeout, and that should be enough for the 1st down. Yep, it's 1st and goal. Oh, almost intercepted. 2nd down and goal. Huge defensive play by Booker Edgerson and an actual Buffalo Bills at that time. I got 3 timeouts, 39 seconds, and I get the ball back in the 2nd half, I believe. Harold Carmichael's in the game now. Yeah, we'll go with that. Got hit and the ball pops out. How about they, from behind, from trailing, was able to knock the ball free. Oh! Overthrown. And Harris is 1 for 6. You did. You beat me. In 1970, you won the Super Bowl beating me. So we don't know who won Super Bowl 6 then. You won Super Bowl 5. No.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. The Bills send the punter out. Standing right on his own 5-yard line.
Gee, that is just ducky. And they're back in field goal. Well, they're at the 41. I need a stronger legged punter. That's where scouting really is going to come in, because, you know, you might see a guy like Ray Guy. I don't remember what year he is, but you know, in real life he was a tremendous punter and in Sack of the Future, Phantom would have him rated tremendously, but we're not doing the ratings, so that's incomplete. Yeah, that's the other thing we don't have in this, is we don't have terrors keeping immaculate records, so I didn't even make the playoffs in 71. Look at that. I'm in control of that guy. Why does he jump off sides? Oh, okay. Well, okay. So 1st and 15, now at the 30. So right now we're approaching a 47, 48-yard field goal. Knocked down. 2nd and 15 with 7 seconds left. The other thing is we are responsible for building our own team in this. And again, you can't fall for the glimmer and glitz. The guy's name. The World Football League, the USFL won't exist. 3 seconds. So they're okay. It's going to be about a 39-yard field goal attempt. So Earl Mann lines up for a 39-yard field goal attempt with the wind at his back. Okay, so we're going to go into halftime with the Patriots leading the Bills 6-3. Tough defensive battle. But that's okay. I wanted to stay in the end zone. Alright, anyway, that's okay. Well, why don't, for argument's sake, then, Stonewall, we just say... Oh, it says you're not watching. For argument's sake, we say that... oh, we can't say that because the Cowboys weren't in the Super Bowl. Well, okay, those were all me. I did the wrong thing, but that's a good run. Good way to start the second half. Eight rushes, 24 yards. Again, stupid jukes. Okay. That hurt. I just tweaked my neck again. Just slightly moving it. Again, no blocking whatsoever. Have we seen the NFC scores, or did they just always just shown the Jags and the Texans? I know they did show the Cowboys and Lions. It technically hasn't happened yet. I'm not really paying attention, so I don't know. Oh. It is really hard to see the Patriots. Damn. Alright, show the other game. Nope, goes right back to Jaguars Texans. I think it was the Rams and Panthers, if I remember correctly. So Jim Nance takes the handoff and runs right into number 65 for the Bills. I wish they'd turn around so you could see their name. No. Oh, there it is. Panthers advance, beating the Rams 41-28. So it's very possible that the Super Bowl could be the Panthers and Jaguars if I can't come back and get this. If I do lose, I will show you. I will show the whole end of the season. At the end of this, we'll sim. Nance takes the handoff. And he picks up a few. It's now going to be 3rd down and 9. Stevenson is in the shotgun by himself. He's got 5 receivers. Right over the middle, and Kent Schofield is there with nobody covering him. Oh. And Elvin Bethea comes in and gets a sack. If you're a historian of the game of football, you know he played for the Houston Oilers in the 70s. Second and 19, Stevenson in the shotgun by himself. That time the pass was to Schofield again, but it was high, as coming in on the blitz was the corner. And it's 3rd down and 19. The pass is incomplete, and we forced a 4th down. 4th and 19. People getting nervous in Buffalo. Oh my goodness. From the 2, Duncan with the tremendous punt. I think I need to improve my offensive line. I got Kuchenberg and Neely on the left, but the right, you know, not quite this good. It's just a 1-yard gain for OJ. Jeff Queen, who played for the Raiders, gonna go in motion. OJ picks up 8. It's to be 3rd down and 2. Okay, so Haven Moses, Marlon Briscoe, Jackie Smith, and OJ Simpson going out for pass patterns. There's a pass complete to Jackie Smith. James Harris, he's coming. He's 3 of 9. He's 28 yards. He's got the interception. Not been the best of games. K. Stevenson isn't really lighting us up on the other side, so I had Daryl LaMonica. I traded for Daryl LaMonica in 1970. Took me to the Super Bowl and lost. Then I drafted Archie Manning in the 1st round in 71. He was available. I had to go with him. LaMonica came out playing horribly, so I benched LaMonica, and of course ended up cutting him. And he's now with New England, which really made me sad because, you know, the historical factors of LaMonica never got a shot in Buffalo, and just the way things went. And of course I drafted the rookie, so I ended up having to go with the rookie. But now in his 2nd year, Archie he takes the Bills to his first playoff, finally gets a playoff start. And he's injured. So James Harris, who does have playoff experience in real life with the Rams, is in charge of the offense now, and he's not lit it up so far, but there's still plenty of time left. I don't know why I'm running to the right. I keep remembering that side of the line. Okay, so Carmichael is in. Smith, Moses, Briscoe. Harris is in the block. And Clarence Scott with the interception. Just a bad throw. That ball floated out of my hands. I wanted to take it back as I pushed the button, and Well, we reached the end of the third quarter and the Patriots lead 6-3, and this is not looking good. Just gave up a first down. Back in field goal range. Gotta hold them to a field goal so I have a chance. Not like that. Oh! Perfect blocking. This is what we're saying. It's either perfect or it's non-existent. There is no in between. There's no consistency. And another first down, just right down the field. I cannot stop. All right, I need to change my defense up. Fumble, fumble, fumble! Nobody would go after the ball. Hole in the zone and a first down. So we don't get the fumble, and the next play we get up the first down. It's just, oh, so frustrating. I don't, nope. Not gonna complain. It is what it is. Still got time. Well. So now I've either got to score two touchdowns or two scores in 5:39, or we will be simming the end of the season. That's it. That's the bottom line. And then I only play this series when I'm off, and I go back to work tomorrow. So, what are you doing, dude? I have control of that guy. Why isn't it responding to what I'm doing? Tonight in Sack to the Future, during the Cowboys-Rams game at some point, I will be bringing to you the Colts and Marshalls. Just, oh. yards, I get the first down. Oh! Well, we've got another Patriot injured. Year B. Using way too much time. Come on. "51 yards against in this wind." We've got the lead? No. Nope. Well, one home field advantage. It was a good season, but you get your starting quarterback injured and can't get off the field on third down. Now I'll start using timeouts that I really needed after a score. For any chance we have to stop them 3 and out. Had a coverage issue where a guy was supposed to be covering a tight end, so I went to cover him instead because the tight end's on the left, the guy's on the right, which makes no sense. I mean, who's covering it? All right. That'll take us to 2-minute warning. How did the time stop? Was there an injury? There must have been an injury. I turned around, so I didn't see it. Stevenson to Schoolfield again. It's Al Collins, upper arm. Well, it's not going to much matter because the season's over, so. Alright, stay with me for a few minutes as I sim through the end of the Super Bowl. Just so you know who wins.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
The Patriots will move on to play the Jaguars. It's the Panthers and Lions on the other side. So the originist in me, thinking that 72 would much rather see the Patriots and Rams. But
them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here,
just had no offense.
be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs and that gird?
Upgrade available. We definitely want to. Alright. I'm only missing kicker, punter, and wide receiver influencer. Only one new injury. Now calling 6 weeks. Alright, so he'll be back. Okay, so this advances us to the conference championship. Let's go ahead and advance. We'll look at the Super Bowl is Patriots and Panthers. So the Super Bowl, the Patriots beat the Panthers 35-13. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back. I'm off Friday, Stonewall, so maybe you and I can figure out a time to get on and do the off season. And until then, I'm Vinny Vincent, and God bless America, and watch some football today.